Hello.
Hold on, Tom.
So I just noticed this. That
We need your help. It's getting worse. Our exploratory diving bell.
The escape the mummy is here in Paris.
Wong and his assistant Mary Nelson, and that is
All the computers indicate that whatever caused it came from somewhere in the Pacific.
We'll start searching that area immediately.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Gamers Ledge. My name is Mark. It is day one of Not E3 2023. We did this last year in lieu of E3 coverage, since E3 was canceled last year and is canceled this year as well. We're going to be bringing you all the newest game news, announcements, and trailers you could ever want to look at. This is day one. So today is the Guerrilla Guerrilla Collective showcase, starting in just a couple minutes. There's a lot more on the way over the next few days. So tomorrow will be the Summer Games Fest 2023. That'll be starting at noon Pacific. You can join us for that. And then also tomorrow evening, tomorrow will be Devolver Digital's showcase, which is always a good time. That'll be at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 Eastern. Tomorrow on the 8th, and then on the 10th will be the Wholesome Direct at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern, and also on the 10th will be the Future Game Show, which will be at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and then on the 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific will be the Xbox Games Showcase and Starfield Direct. That'll be starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then the PC Gaming Show on the 11th at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then on the 12th will be Ubisoft Forward at 10 a.m. Pacific, followed by the Capcom Showcase at 3 p.m. Pacific. So everything you could possibly want to know about what's going on in the gaming industry coming up just over the next several days. Basically a week's worth of game stuff. And we'll be here broadcasting it all just like we did last year. But right now we got the Guerrilla Collective Showcase coming on momentarily. In chat, I do have Tom. Hi, Tom. And then also here is Nautiko. Hi, Nautiko.
I
So let's switch over because they're getting ready to get started with the Guerrilla Collective right now. All right. Let me turn their sound up.
I'm not even gonna lie. I stayed up till like 5 a.m. playing Diablo.
That's the
I'm
best way
sitting
to be.
here downing a monster right now because I'm just like, ugh.
I'm not gonna lie. E3 or not E3 snuck up on me, and so I had to get all
Oh.
this stuff ready last night. Here we go.
Yeah, I got to like level 13, I think.
Nice.
I'm playing a sorcerer.
All right. So
what is cracking, everyone?
this is
Welcome
actually
to
being
the
hosted
GC
at
for the
Kinda
Guerrilla
Funny
Collective 2023
this
Summer
year.
Barbecue Beach House
Hosted
Festival
where?
Showcase.
At Kinda
We're
Funny.
bringing the heat that is going to set the tone.
What is
for
that?
things to come during this wild week of gaming events.
this is their
I'm your host,
studio.
J-Dub, aka Justin
It's
Woodward,
a
co-founder
group like
of
us.
The Mix, the Media Indie Exchange,
Gotcha.
Interabang Entertainment, advisor on the Black Game Developer Fund.
I may or
and
may not be
Black
starting
Voices
another
in
game.
Gaming. I'm with my lovely co-host, the talented Jay
Or should I say a new
Watts.
character?
JJ.
What's up, Justin? I am Jay Watts, artistically known as Letta J, and I am the founder and CEO of Coexist Gaming. We are starting off this week of gaming showcases and events, which has come full circle with us filming at the Kinda Funny studio in San Francisco. Shout out to the KF team. Some history about the GC. The Guerrilla Collective was created due to the fallout of 2020 and no in-person E3. So we decided to come together with publishers, developers, game enthusiasts to organize and deploy showcases, guerrilla marketing style, and add some flavor and style by giving folks a creative jolt this summer.
We're definitely giving people that flavor, that jolt. This year is no different. We are sparking off the summer sizzle by dropping some exclusive game drops, reveals, updates, and developer commentary for their titles. It doesn't stop there, though.
So generally these
After
are
this
more
show, we will
indie
pass the mic to our
styled
friends
game, but
who
there's
will
some
be
really
making
there was some really
more
interesting
reveals
stuff last
and
year.
drops at the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlight Show, featuring awesome new game announcements from Freedom Games, Hype Train Digital, and Tiny Build. If you're in LA, we got some more stuff happening, so it doesn't stop there. In LA, we're going to be invading the scene with 40 new games at Wisdom for a lot, and we have a live stream with our partners Viz and The Completionist. More info at MediaIndieExchange.com. And we will also
I'm
follow
sad
things
that
up
the
next
Witch
week
Doctor
with
didn't
Black
make it.
Voices in Gaming
Oh, if you're not
and
gonna
Dan for
commentate
Games,
on
which
this,
highlights Black game
then-
developers and
Oh,
women in
I was
gaming.
just, I'm going to, I was just
Okay.
saying
Check us out on Twitter at
Yeah.
Guerrilla
something I noticed
Collect,
last
not
night. I was like,
Guerrilla
no.
Collect, and
Shank
at
also.
Indie Exchange and everywhere
Aw.
else at Guerrilla Collective and Media Indie Exchange. Make sure to tune in into our Twitch, subscribe to our YouTube channels as well.
The developers and publishers on the stream have blessed us with the Steam keys from games in their catalog. When you see the following QR code, grab your phones, take a flick for your chance to grab a great game. We've also teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are
Oh, that's
featured in
smart.
this
They're
event.
putting up a QR code for
Definitely
people to
do that.
wish list the games.
Always helps.
that
And
they
we
see.
also have some amazing sponsors. We
And also
want to
get
give a
giveaways.
big shout out to all of them for helping us to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Akupara, Astro, HeroCraft, Joystick
So is
Ventures,
it just
Neon
for
Doctrine,
PlayStation or is it for every
No.
console?
Razer,
No, it's for everything.
Steam. I was about to say Stream. Yes Bird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Such a mouthful.
Yes, and shout out to our broadcasting partners for shooting this showcase and the developers on the stream. Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, Steam, and Kinda Funny for hosting us. Big up for the developers, always showing love to the devs who are participating and all that have contributed their games and resources to make this thing possible.
Yes, they are so awesome. But enough of all that. Let's get started with our first set of games this summer with some undeniable bangers, beginning with a world premiere trailer. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, here's the first. for the day, for the entire not E3 week. Oh, is it, oh, what is this game? Is it? What was it called? Tales? Whoa, this is not what I thought. The graphic style looks really cool. Looks like it's an RPG, but with train building. Terra Memoria.
If dust piles up,
A feudal Japanese survival game. Amazing.
is where true strength lies.
That's funny.
A tale can be told in an evening. A legend takes decades to build.
I wonder if there's multiplayer in this. I mean, the graphics look fire.
For real.
Oh, it is co-op.
To preserve a legacy that is larger than life.
If you're into survival, this
Dynasty.
it's one of the few non-horror survival games, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I almost had an accident and knocked my monster over.
Don't do that. Whoa.
We were created by man to protect him. Mold his surroundings. Store his wisdom.
There's a lot of anime in this game.
Conquer distances. And as symbols of his divinity. We are forgotlings.
Do I call it an anime platformer? Because that's what it looks like. It looks like you're playing anime. It's kind of crazy.
This bug is mean.
Hi, Sunny. Welcome to the stream.
Nobody's beyond redemption, Chelsea. Nobody. No matter who they are or what they've done. The right path is always there.
And this is an anime cyberpunk fighting game?
That's what's throwing me off.
My health, my body, my life, everything. What do you want?
Slash platformer?
My employers have a job for you. You ever heard of the Underground Fight Championship?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, the game is still being played, Chelsea. You just never realized it because you're only a pawn.
You want me to keep a secret? That's gonna cost you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. An anime cyberpunk fighter with the story mode.
I'm not a pawn anymore. Now I'm one of the players. I don't know who you people are, but I am coming for you.
You gonna give me the name?
Afraid of the dark, sis.
The heck?
From time to time, I ask myself, is it possible to miss something you've never known? Let me rephrase. Is it possible to be homesick for a place you have never been?
Okay, so it's a platform puzzler.
But I think I have been homesick for Europa my whole life. By the time you read this, I'll be gone. And the world will look very different from how it does now. But
this looks also like you're playing an anime,
they built this thing to
but in
last.
3D. 3D platform puzzler.
Come to the island if you ever get lonely. Come here and think of me.
This one gives me Shadow of the Colossus vibes. Although you're not trying to climb them, it looks like you're just straight up trying to kill the Colossi. You're so far away from your character. That camera is really far back. Light Odyssey.
It's not that far back from the character. Your myopia is just flaring.
Ah. Hi. And welcome in, Shank.
Thanks.
This looks like steampunk shooter? Steampunk Doom? Aztec steampunk Doom?
I got your request a little bit late last night, but I woke up in time, so I figured I'd come and...
Yay! Thanks for joining me.
Hanging out for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know how long the Guerrilla Collective's gonna last. I think it lasted an hour last time. It might be a little bit longer. We'll see. Abyssus.
I hope there's more information on Banishers.
We will see. Yeah, that was really weird. They didn't pipe the game sound in through that demo. Oh, this looks cute. Oh, it's kind of like a Animal Crossing. Looks like. But using stickers? Everything's a sticker. Yep.
Super Mario Sticker Party Generic Edition.
I like little indie games like this, to be honest.
I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I'm just being snarky.
Oh. Yeah, it looks
I'll
like
be at
it's...
my computer in a little bit.
It looks like it's maybe... I don't know. I can't tell if it's for a handheld or not. The aspect ratio is weird. A tiny sticker tail.
Hello, Delvling, and welcome to Dwarf Delve, a randomly generated roguelite set within treacherous mines filled with darkness, dangers, and above all else, loot. As a newly recruited
Does it have a tiny painting disc in
your
it?
essential duties
No.
will see you scouring the deepest,
And now we're on
darkest
to
mines for anything of value. Tin, gold, maybe even
A
treasures of a
procedurally
less common
generated
nature. Stepping into the boots of a new delvling can be tricky.
mind
Luckily,
delving
each time you risk your
game.
beard for loot and make it out alive, you can spend your ill-gotten gains on plenty of new tools and equipment upgrades. Assuming you make it back alive, you can use your new resources to upgrade every element of your gear, or even construct.
Why is this reminding me of Minecraft?
You can also
It's
exchange loot for skill points,
the
increasing how
graphical
hard you can
style
hit,
is
how
very
far you can
Minecrafty.
throw, and how much you can carry.
That's
Between
just
your
like the
adventures,
first thing I noticed was
upgrade
Minecraft.
your living quarters
But
with a huge array of
higher
wallpapers,
res somehow.
rugs, carpets, paintings, even
There's more
cushions.
detail in the blocks than
It's like if
Minecraft.
Minecraft got put on Windows 7.
Purchase new furnishings for your home, and even do a spot of cooking. You might even find
Minecraft come out
special
on Windows
edible
7.
ingredients, giving you special perks when you cook them into fully prepared meals. In the future, unlock the workbench to unpack and build flat-packed, newly purchased.
Yeah, that's weird.
blueprints,
It's...
even following the included construction guide.
They're destroying blocks right now,
To move your loot around,
and the
as you dig
blocks
deeper for rarer treasures.
like explode
Remember,
into
it's best not to get too greedy. These mines are ancient
things
and
that
unstable. One wrong
Minecraft doesn't
boot
do
could
for
cost you your life.
visual
Dwarf Delve
effects.
was developed with a love of exploration and discovering shiny loot in mind. From
Like there's
sandbox
dust
titles such as
everywhere.
Minecraft
It turns
and
into
Stardew Valley
8-bit
to
dust,
rogues such
basically.
as Diablo and Borderlands, I wanted to include as many secrets
You
as
and I
possible
are
within the
8-bit dust,
environment.
sir.
I was about to say, I feel like 8-bit dust.
Players come together to solve and build a sense of community. The experience is constantly evolving, and I look forward to raising up our battle mallets
Oh,
together. very
Dwarf
soon.
Delve. I thought you said Dangerous Delve.
In a game about Archon?
Yeah, pretty much. What is this?
Humanity's thirst for knowledge led to our greatest triumph
Is this Remnants too?
and
Yes,
our
please.
ultimate downfall.
I think it is.
We opened the door to worlds beyond our comprehension.
I got the first of my Twitch drops from your stream last night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Slipped through and destroyed everything.
I really enjoyed Remnant 1.
Yeah.
We dealt the root a heavy blow.
Yeah,
I
me
got
too.
them today.
Ourselves some time. We rebuilt as best we could, licked our wounds, and forged a path forward, step by step. But our time is running out. Everything is prey to the root, and as long as they exist,
It
we
is
will
definitely Remnant 2.
always be hunted. That's where you come in. We need you to journey to some dangerous yet wondrous worlds and stop the root once and for all.
Some of these new monsters and worlds look pretty badass.
You'll need to push every skill you've got to its limit. But we don't just need you to survive. We need you to prevail. Use whatever gear you can find. Modify your weapons with what you can scrounge up in your travels.
Weapon modification.
And be smart. Bring the backup you need.
Co-op?
If I can fight with a ball and chain, I am so there.
Before it extinguishes the last flickering flame of humanity.
I thought you didn't want to have anything to do with your exes anymore.
If you fail,
I don't. I'll find a new one.
Failure isn't an option. Our future is in your hands now. Without you, everything we know.
Okay, somebody's wielding a giant sword. It is just Remnant 2.
Oh man, that's in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
Light Odyssey came out of nowhere and is looking super interesting. It's great to have games from all over the world showcase at the event.
Indeed. Once again, we've teamed up with the exquisite folks at Valve to showcase our stream on their platform in order to support the devs. It's all about the devs. Be sure to check out the event page on Steam, where you can wishlist, buy, or play the games that are featured in this very event.
Well, Mark, my rogue is finally caught up to approximately where my barbarian
2D
was.
classics or fast-paced action, our next segment dives into some fun and compelling takes on games in the neo-retro genre. Let's roll.
Okay, hold on.
More trailers.
Yep, that's what this is going to be about. 100 miles an hour trailers. Trying to keep notes of everything. Looks like anime Powerpuff Girls gone horribly wrong. Oh, this is a side-scrolling bullet hell.
Oh my god, it's Contra.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Except that guy looks kind of like RoboCop.
Yeah. Yeah, it does have co-op.
It's Contra Cthulhu?
It's something. I have a feeling you're the scientist that was responsible for the Powerpuff Girls gone wrong that turned in all these animals.
It was sugar and spice and not so nice.
Yeah. And you're fighting a train monster. Love it.
Demonic train.
Demonic train monster. And now you're fighting Terminator.
Contra and Cthulhu. Better be called that.
Iron Meat.
That is even better.
That is not bad for, like, low-key what they're going for.
Iron Meat.
My name is Joachim, also known in the community as Hip Shop, and I'm the creative director.
That sounds like a grossly inappropriate adult film, too.
I will explain how Hammer 2 differs from our previous titles. The original Hammer from
I already like the graphics.
Hammer 2?
It's taken me back to my childhood.
But I will pick out a few major features. As you might know, the first game is a simple fixed hack and slasher, and Heroes of Hammerwatch is a roguelite with randomly generated levels. And now with the sequel, we are going for a more open-ended action-adventure experience. The first big thing is of course player classes, the characters that you play as throughout your journey. They are very simple in the first game, and you only have few active and a few passive skills. In Heroes of Hammerwatch, it was all expanded with more variation. Different damage types were added, and various tweaks to all of this, of course. With Hammerwatch 2, we cranked that up with tons of active and passive skills, which themselves have cool sub-skills. And all classes now have a range alternative, if they had none in the previous games. So it's actually possible to make an entirely ranged paladin in Hammerwatch 2, no shield, no sword, but whatever class you pick still needs items and gear.
Well, I'm always good for co-op games.
Items and gear. We had a few permanent upgrades, but that's kind of it. In Heroes, we added collectible items with great variety. That might change the game experience quite a bit. For Hammerwatch 2, we have made a system more similar to bigger action RPGs, where you collect items in your inventory that you can equip, sell, or just throw away. You get the items from fallen enemies, hidden secrets, solving quests, or buying them from some store.
That's a
You
9
can
Inch
even
Nails,
craft
but
them,
good.
gear,
Yeah, probably.
have different random
Which means I have to
stats and
boycott
features.
this game now.
Some
Yeah,
other
no
items are
kidding.
made for crafting purposes, some items are made to be used once, some are made for quests, and some are just useless. Speaking of quests, where we had very simple missions in both previous games, like finding those planks or that prison button, we now have a fully fledged out system with dialogue, different choices, and rewards. Quests can be completed
I mean,
in
for a
various ways
small
and
indie
can
game,
become
this
very
looks pretty
advanced. Most
ambitious.
quests you get
Yeah,
from
that's
non-playable characters roaming around in the beautiful world of Hammer's 2. And while we're on the subject of
This would have
world
been a
levels,
bestseller
the
growing
first
up.
game had
Yeah,
a
no
very
doubt,
clearly
right?
designed path where heroes had a generated level
It's
system
kind of like
that changed every time you
procedurally
play.
generated
In Hammer's 2,
fantasy
we
Gauntlet.
have made a sort of a mix of that with
Yeah,
some design
without
levels
the
with
heavy
randomized
grim
features
dark
in them,
emphasis.
more
Right.
levels generated from some kind of prefab composition mix. And for the first time, you will now have a huge outside world to explore and take in. So those are some of the features in Hammer's 2. Take care now and bye-bye.
Hammer Watch, too.
Oh, it's Hammer Watch. All right. I
All
loved Hammer Watch, man.
Oh,
that game
really?
is great. Yeah.
The hell? What is this? Uh, 8-bit platformer on Switch, apparently.
That character model animation is giving me hardcore OG Mega Man vibes.
Yeah, well, I think it's supposed to. Especially with the color palette for the main character. Annalyn?
Huh.
Huh. This looks...
Getting super complex asteroid vibes.
Yeah. Music's made by somebody named Fat Bard.
Fat Bard, I saw that.
And it's one of those where like the music doesn't quite match, but it does. It gives it a really odd vibe.
Okay, I'm back.
Complicated
Welcome back, Tom.
asteroids, bullet hell, Super Space Club. Oh, that's like coming out soon.
I like the Hammer Fist game. That look cool.
Toxic Crusaders, what?
Oh my god, really?
It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. Dave is so there.
Oh my god.
Does it look like Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah, it's
that's
supposed
exactly
to.
what it's supposed to do.
That's the era that it came from.
I mean, I almost feel like you're showing too much now. Where's the Toxic Avenger? Oh, there he is, right in the center of the end. Okay, great. This is amazing.
It's cleanup time.
That's actually a sale from this for me. Wow, you want to talk about inspiring by Mega Man? Holy
By
crap!
Mega Man, that's almost a rip-off, dude.
Jeez,
Wow.
dude.
You guys
But
are
it's
flirting with
co-op.
disaster.
Co-op Mega Man? It's not mine. Yep, sure
I'd be
is.
down, but I don't know if that's going to survive Capcom's legal team.
Well, they must have some deal with Capcom in order to be allowed to do that.
30XX.
Oh, I think I've played the original for that.
Oh, they must have withstood the lawyers somehow.
Well, it wasn't that Mega Man inspired in the first one.
What is this?
Looks like Undertale.
Oh my god.
Undertale 2.
He just
Yeah, Undertale.
Yeah. He just cast cheese at him. Oh, this is another sale.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Is it really Undertale 2?
I'm getting the vibe.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Undertale vibes, but
excellent mode.
Yeah, I know, right? Punt. I must own this game. Lexi Man.
Strictly for the name.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, that's probably gonna be amazing.
I'm Destruction Worker. Some people call me the Dynamite Man.
The hell is this?
The Dynamite
You know, it's pretty hard being a single dad. You're raising a little pink hedgehog girl. You know, I used to be an exterminator.
Dynamite Man, single dad.
That's what I'm just like, oh no.
This is like, I think it's co-op even.
It was a really bad job. I would fall down sewers, fall down manholes, and I would have to climb my way back up. And then my roommate.
I'm surprised this is not on Devolver.
And they're like, "Hey, Anton, say the line. Anton, say the line." And I gotta go.
I have no idea what's happening in this game.
It kind of reminds me of Toe Jam and Earl.
No, Toe Jam and Earl wasn't an side-scrolling platformer.
It's time to paint the town red in Anton Blast, an explosive adventure coming soon to Steam and Nintendo Switch.
Wow. It reminds me more of Meat Boy, but with a full character.
Oh yeah.
And it looked like it had co-op.
Mm-hmm. It'd be couch co-op.
You still here?
So Justin, I know you're making some waves.
Making that happen.
You making waves in the Neo Retro games. Shout out to Graham of Legend for dropping his latest Super Space Club as part of the Black Voices in Gaming. What was one of your favorite games in the last segment?
One of my favorite games, which kind of came out of nowhere, was Toxic Crusaders, side-scrolling brawler. It looks super dope. It's taking me back to my childhood with all the Troma movies. Also, Anton Blast has this fast-paced, leveled-up Wario type of vibe. Super dope. Definitely make sure to check out those games on the.
I like how he was saying all the Troma movies.
List the games, play the demos.
Dude, I haven't seen any of the movies besides Toxic Avenger, so I doubt many other people haven't. That was real, like, hardcore niche
with some new
back in the
trailers
day.
in the horror genre. We've got an update for the Junji Ito-inspired World of Horrors, and we're gonna mix things up with some fast-paced shooters.
That sounds mad spooky. I can't wait to get my pants scared off.
I'm here for it.
Okay. World of Horrors. Daniel is now interested.
Welcome to Serum, an immersive survival game where you're trapped in a world engulfed by a green, toxic substance. You're stranded without any memory of how you got there, and a device implanted in your hand ticks down the seconds until your life is over.
That's not how I want to play my games.
In order to survive, you need to inject
Oh,
yourself with
the thing on
serum,
the arm
and that's
reminds
where
me of the
game's
movie
unique
In Time.
brewing system comes into play. By mixing and matching different types of substances, you can unlock dozens of powers and hidden abilities that will help you survive. To extract the liquid, you'll need to gather plants and hunt down mutated animals that lurk in the shadows. You also find mysterious notes and blueprints left behind by someone that has been there before. Use those to craft devices, weapons, and deadly traps. Uncover the truth about the dark mysteries of this world and prepare for the final encounter, alone or in a co-op mode.
Oh, it has co-op. I mean, the graphics are really good.
This looks like reminds me of the Forest game.
Yeah.
Serum. Life is in your hands.
I don't know. I don't think I like that whole countdown idea.
No.
That's stressful just thinking about it.
Yep.
The heck? Alright, so it's obviously co-op. And they're all children, which I'm not super...
Kind of reminds me of Grounded and maybe Hello Neighbor.
Yeah. Somebody in chat even said hello neighbor. You do have guns.
I mean, the neighbors eventually grew up, so.
There's no music.
Nope. Making it eerily scary.
Almost has a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe to it.
Yep.
And now there's music. Oh, that was actually local
That
music.
music.
Okay, so the children can shoot each other. The hell?
What, is that like Among Us?
No, I think it's more like Phasmo. I don't even know what the name of it was. You didn't even... What? I guess
What?
Selfie Monster was the name.
Really?
Okay, digging this. Oh, Jesus. This is super dark, too.
That's gnarly, bro. Wow.
I'm like, I'm already intrigued. Now I'm real intrigued. Oh! No, thank you.
Oh. I played Dead Space 2, bro. I ain't doing that again.
Nah.
Nope.
What is it? 8-bit, black and white, horror mystery game.
World of Horror. So it's called World of Horror.
Oh, Milton, Missouri. I unfortunately know that place well.
Ooh, yeah. Flashbacks to your childhood, Mark. This is actual video footage of Mark playing in the woods.
I mean, pretty much. The only thing you're missing is me running across the KKK rings.
Oh my
Blair
god.
Witch. Anybody?
It does have kind of Blair Witch vibes. Yeah, I agree. Blair Witch in the Ozarks. Fantastic.
Which makes it that much worse.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell was that thing? So this must be Ozarkian survival horror. FPS.
I don't know if it's the setting or the color palette, but it makes me think of like washed out found footage.
Yeah.
Without the like film grain.
I'm just gonna call it Blair Witch.
Oh, Numata.
Blair Witch Ozarkian
a dev at Metric
survival.
Empire. In our game Battle Shapers,
horror
you're playing as Ada, who's reactivated
FPS.
to renegade robot overlords who have taken over the city.
That looks like- what was the name of this?
Information you and Ada have, you'll be gunning down
I don't think they.
enemy machines in our bot-busting roguelite. Ada is
Battle
equipped to work
Shapers?
all different
Battle
kinds of
Shapers,
cool
yeah.
guns,
Yeah, I
and
think
if that's not enough,
It's just-
her fist will certainly do the trick. Once you've perfected wielding powerful weapons and abilities, it's time to steal some game-changing powers by defeating these ruthless overlords.
Arena.
Once you've beaten Overlord, you'll be able to equip and use their powers,
FPS.
unlocking sick new
What was that
suits
game
and
on Switch
matching
where you had the funny hands
But let me warn
and
you,
boxed with them?
getting these cores will not be easy. The road ahead is full of danger, like corrupted towers.
Wasn't
and
that part of
enemies. It's
the
clear these overlords
Nintendo
are
Sports?
not playing around.
No,
It's up
no,
to
it had to
you.
stand.
No,
There
it
was
was
a
its
standalone
own
game
game.
for
Bring
it.
it back.
That's what it's
Oh,
giving me
yeah,
the
it
vibes
once
of.
was.
It's FPS combined with that. With the weird boxing hands. I'm just like putting the whole thing out there.
Oh, and of course, because there's a hamster in Overwatch, they had to have a mini pet in this.
The music they're choosing for the trailer gives it very 80s cartoon vibes.
Yeah. Reminds me of G.I. Joe.
And it's a roguelite.
Now you've got my attention, but
It really does remind me of that game, Battle Shapers. Okay, yeah. Summer 2023, not long. Give me a break. Of like, this is a Twitch shooter, Twitch FPS shooter.
I'm getting Doom vibes. Or,
Doom with
Hotshot.
an Overwatch overlay.
It's sort of. It's super fast paced.
kinetic.
Sorry, son. You're not done. Get back in there.
It's definitely got a cyberpunk kind of flair to it. Jesus, you just jumped like 30 feet into the air and still shooting. Dead Link. July 27th.
I thought Link was still very much alive.
I don't know. You seen all those new videos? Half of me dies.
Where my people roam
Is that a cowboy game?
I think it's an Indian game.
It came with the white man on his iron horse. White man brought with him corruption, greed, vanity, ignorance. He killed on holy ground, and the Great Spirit has abandoned this place. The dead can no longer leave the mortal realm. Restless
Is this Weird West?
and enraged, they wander the earth, craving for more living flesh.
Classy.
A fate worse than death, undeserving even for a stupid white man. Light still flickers within you, stranger. Go now. Leave this place. May the Great Spirit take pity on you. May your soul find peace in the spirit world.
Okay. Horror stealth shooter.
Yo, Sparky
Blood
is
West.
destined to be
Cool.
streaming and YouTube/Twitch famous.
Using the
I can
West as a
already
setting
see
takes
it.
a very
Blood
deft
West
touch.
is a great
Yeah.
addition to the throwback.
There's been a
FPS
lot of
horror
attempts
festival
and
back
very
in the
few
day.
successes.
Looking forward to being creeped out by all of those titles. I mean, World of Horror, we've had that in a couple showcases. It's been a game changer.
That World
in
of
the
Horror
genre. We can't
looks-
wait for the updated
I like-
version of that.
I'm
That
super
looks
interested.
gnarly, dude.
Super dope.
That looked pretty
Before we
gross.
move on,
Daniel
we wanna
doesn't know
thank
yet, but
all
he's
of
interested.
y'all for tuning in and checking out the games in this showcase. But after this, there's going to be more. We have a showcase with our friends at Freedom Games, Tiny Build, and Hype Train Digital with the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights.
Yes, we do. And also, make sure you check out our Mix merch store to support us. We've got caps, shirts, pins, the whole nine to make you wet with amazing drip.
Mad Drip.
Coming up, we're also going to take you through a tour of various up-and-coming RPGs and titles that will have you taking up epic side quests with style. Grab your maps, potions, the turnbuckle, and your
The
favorite
female
classmate.
host is way better than last year.
Let's get it.
What was
that
happening with her last year?
No, different person.
Well, yeah, but like,
Just not.
Not informed.
No, just didn't flow very well.
Ooh, Necrosoft.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Demon School. Yeah, saw this last year. Was
Cool.
super excited about this.
Oh, that's cool.
It's basically a horror CRPG where the monster designs are gnarly as hell. And you may be saying, "Oh, these look like
Kingdom Death
normal."
Monster gnarly.
Yeah, so in some cases, yeah. You may be saying, "Oh, these look like normal monsters." Just wait. I'm sure they'll show one of the big bosses. Just fountains of blood spurting from everything too. Yeah, there you go. Look at this badass. Oh, they're not showing the fight.
Quentin Tarantino called.
Whoa.
He wants his buckets of blood back.
It's got real like occult Persona vibes. That's what I'd call it.
I like the music.
There you go.
yeah, the music's pretty nice.
And I love me some CRPG role-playing action. Oh, it's still out this year.
Cool.
Should I tell them that they have World and Premiere switched for the way people read?
they're trying to do it edgy, like Japanese light instead of right to left. You read it bottom to
Yeah,
top.
I know. What the hell? What? It's Zelda where you can build stuff?
Apogee?
Apogee, yeah.
Oh my god, create your own dungeons and upload them?
Cool.
That would be
Well,
insane.
Now Zelda's got some actual competition. It makes me think of, I'm thinking of Alundra or Arc the Lad.
The music, though, is super Zelda inspired. Yep.
Does it have co-op?
I don't think so.
Looks like it. There
Does
were
it?
just two of them playing together there, yeah. Unless I saw it wrong.
Quest Master.
Oh, look, it's the modern day cutesy dungeon keeper.
Being a bishop ain't easy. It takes a toll in ways you can't imagine. One day you'll find out.
Does that say sacrifice or sacrifice?
Sacrifier. I think I saw this before, but I didn't know it was an ARPG.
I've no time for this.
It's a 2.5.
For a minute, it was giving me Valkyrie profile gameplay.
I think we saw a completely different trailer for this last year.
The living cannot understand.
Yeah, this was the zone that we saw last year.
The beginning of the final voyage. It's just not that time yet.
Yeah, it is Sacrifier. Yeah.
Cool. Whoa.
See, I really like showcases like this because none of this stuff would be highlighted like at a IGN event or something like that. Or like a summer game showcase. Because these are too lower budget. Doesn't mean they're bad. This gives me Myst vibes.
A little bit, yeah.
As it seems like all the people are dead or gone. Also,
Everybody's gone to the Rapture too.
A Bonnie Odyssey. I have no idea what the game is. what?
Wow, that's some throwback.
Yeah, right?
Holy crap.
I don't even... It's 20 Heroes CRPG.
Whoa.
I mean, is it? It's not even a... It's old... I'm just going to say old school RPG. Monkey just attacked him with his arrow. It's interesting.
Dark Deity.
Two.
Not my gameplay, but damn, that took
hell
that.
yes, dude! You've not seen this game. You need
Oh my
to see
god,
this game.
WrestleQuest.
Now I'm here to show you some never-before-seen content. So without further ado, let's get down.
This is the wrestling RPG.
The area we're showing you
Press
today
any
is the
button,
Jungle
let's get going, man.
It is a jungle-themed board game
And as you
So
can
basically,
Oh
your
my god,
wrestler
it's like an
RPG?
open world wrestling RPG.
Yes.
blowing in the wind and this gorgeous river. Why do we add a river? Well, if you want to make them quiver, you gotta have a river, right? This is the dungeon that's sort of towards the beginning of the game after the first initial act as you open up and get to start exploring, you know,
That's
the rest of
kinda
the world map. So we're going to show you some of the features this dungeon has to offer. We've got another.
Come on, man, stop running laps. I want to see you wrestle.
The money pig.
Oh my god, are you serious? It's
Yeah.
turn-based wrestling.
It's a turn-based wrestling RPG, and you can make your own character and do all that stuff. And they have licensed wrestlers like Macho Man's in it and a bunch of other people.
All enemies will need pinned. Only enemies that are wrestling based or, you know, sort of like tough guy characters.
Okay, I'm in.
It's
So here we have this kind of swinging bug zapper here. Useful for the jungle, no doubt. As you get even deeper into Junglaji, you'll come to this area, the Bright Light Caves. As you can see, there's these prismatic sprays of fire that are hot enough to melt the shades right off your face. I just took one, darn it. That's all right. I just snuck by that enemy. Every enemy in the game has a certain movement pattern that if you watch and wait, you can usually sneak by them. A lot of times that forces you into a decision of, you know, do I want to fight this guy or that guy over there because of the way their patterns overlap. So the Bright Light Caves have these colored rocks and these light bulbs, and you can find colored sheets to place over the light bulbs. So when you place a sheet, it changes the light of the bulb, which, if it matches the rocks, makes them disappear so you can continue on your way. And it gets more complicated as you get multiple sheets.
Hey, what's up, Hash Brown? How you doing, bro?
Multiple
Hi, Hash Brown.
Hi, Hash
But if
Brown.
you manage to go through everything,
Hello.
unique rewards you can find here. Here we are at what appears to be another statue area. What could it be with these scaly, slithering? Oh my gosh, it's Jake the Snake.
It's Jake the Snake
That's
Roberts.
right. Jake the Snake Roberts is here in WrestleQuest.
That guy's a
Can't
jerk.
do a WrestleQuest video without talking about our
He was
main
also one of my favorite wrestlers when I was a kid.
I mean, he was the
There
MJF
are
of his time.
multiple Macho Man statues across
Yeah, he
this
was.
gigantic world map, and if you visit them all, you might just get the best prize. Thank you for joining us on this tour of Junglaji from WrestleQuest.
You should have
It's
chosen
just
a lot
one
more of the
many,
wresling.
Many areas in the games. and
Yeah,
Magic
that was
world.
kinda
We're excited
disappointing.
to get WrestleQuest into your hands later this summer. Until then,
Later
stay
this
switched.
summer.
I agree. I would have thought they would have showed a little bit more wrestling.
Graphics are not bad on this. This is reminding me of. I'm trying to place my finger on what game it is.
It reminds me of Costume Quest.
Yes. Yes. That is what I was thinking of. Thank you. With teams. Grifford Academy.
Cool.
They did say this was
Lagrange.
the RPG block. It is a frog CRPG tiny painting desk. It is literally a frog card-based CRPG.
Mark, I wonder if Tiny has met the frog races in Guild Wars 2.
No. I'm sure she has not. Frog card-based CRPG made for tiny painting desk only. They designed this game with a target audience of 1. What's it called? Toads of the Bayou.
Oh my lord.
Great
crap.
name. That name
I
is
can't.
Tiny,
That
game
name
was
is pretty
absolutely made specifically and only for you.
for for Tiny.
No, I said Tiny. That is absolutely like Batty Nuggets. I don't
That's
think I've
just
ever
great.
seen a game more specifically made for someone I know.
Is this a Gundam? CRPG?
It's a Gundam CRPG.
God.
What?
Oh, Matt's gonna lose his mind.
Oh, that's Matt's thing, or?
Oh
just
yeah,
Gundam?
well Matt, yeah. It's not officially licensed.
That makes sense, but
Yeah.
still. Their heart's in the right place.
Not what you want to see.
Oh.
The giant towering angel turned into a Cthulhu face.
That's what happens when the honeymoon phase ends.
Yeah.
At least in my experience.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you later,
See you, Tom.
Tom.
Bye.
Bye.
Pixel Arc Seed. All right, so they're taking a break. There are like actually quite. This is one of the reasons I wanted to cover this, because there were quite a
can't
few
wait
last year that
to
were
jump
very
off the
interesting,
turnbuckle in WrestleQuest.
and I think we got more.
I can't either.
I've been waiting for that one since it was announced. I love that they look like articulated WWE.
That was a
toys.
short break.
So cute.
They
It
look
was.
they look super dope. I love those toys back in the day. Yes. I've also been waiting to share Demon School goodness as a big fan of the original Persona. How do you say it? It's looking super sick. Shout out to Necrosoft for sharing that game with us. But you know what, Jay?
What?
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It is key giveaway time. Get the key drop, kids. Grab your phone, scan the QR code on your camera, go to the website for your chance to get a key from the developers and publishers in the showcase. They could be previous titles. It's a grab bag. Awesome games that we're giving away.
So up next, we have some really big world premieres and exclusive updates on Cerebral games that will make you take your time before making that crucial decision that may be the difference between life and depth in games that have that strategy and simulation flavor.
Strategy and sim flavor games. More Premier Worlds. Oh.
I mean, that does kind of make sense.
Welcome to Crashlands. 2. Explore a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things. And then slap them.
What the
Slap those too.
What am
Oh my god,
I?
is this
What?
Crashlands too?
It is.
Oh.
I love Crashlands, dude.
And then slap them.
Best to make a home for yourself, but not just yourself.
Oh god, it's a base builder
Sucks.
ARPG with slapping?
That kind of shit.
Yeah, oh my god, dude. Crashlands is so
After all,
funny.
You're gonna make it on this planet. You'll need all the help you can get.
Oh, it's got co-op. Sounds like. So it's a
It had a type of co-op in the first one, but
co-op slapping.
oh my god, Crashlands is
ARPG.
hysterical, dude.
Base builder. Okay.
You should go back and watch the original trailers. This is also grabbing my attention.
Yeah. It's a card.
Oh, Mark, look, they put you in the game.
Yeah.
With your wings and everything.
I know. Card RPG? Roguelike, maybe? Deck of Souls.
Time for a change.
And it's another card fighting game. Wow. Oh, there's no animation for when they attack. Card-based fighting game. No loot boxes. No DLC. That looks cool. Yomi 2. June 27th. That's a big hex-based world. Oh, that's... I'm not gonna lie, that's satisfying. As you move into an area, the fog of war disappears and pops up with a...
Randomly generated civilization.
Oh, crap. What was the name of it?
Growth.
Growth.
It gave me some Terra Nil vibes, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Which,
can see
by the
that.
way, is an incredible game. Nope. If it has to do with bees, I don't want anything to do with it. Or loving pigs.
No, you apparently love robots. What?
What the hell?
I mean, it definitely seems like it's an art style, not a restriction from what they're doing. Jeez, man. Novalands. 8-bit.
Welcome to Jumplight Odyssey, and let's take a tour of the SDF Catalina, because that's you. You're Princess Euphora, leader of the Palladian people and captain of this fine starship. From the bridge, we'll be able to upgrade numerous things, activate our holo table, chart our course, jump to other systems, and of course, interact with our division officers at their command centers. But let's go down a deck. Just like that. Because in Jumplight Odyssey, you'll be able to navigate all of the decks of your starship using our unique, never-before-seen, incredible cross-sections.
It's a game called Jumplight Odyssey?
Jumplight Odyssey.
Is the promenade. Just below the bridge, this is where crew spend most of their social time and rest and recuperation.
Is it
coming together for activities, strengthening relationships,
Spaceship Sims?
doing a little spot of
Yeah.
rummaging the vending machines. Now, let's go.
Or it's given me like
The quarter deck is
Spaceship
where the
Evil
action
Genius.
happens, so to speak, whether that be
Like Jimmy Neutron?
building supplies, keeping the power running, showering your crew, feeding them. This is the domain of your engineering and supply divisions, and it's what keeps the ship running day to day. Now, also, a starship needs a flight deck. This flight deck is where you'll scramble your fighters and launch all of your away missions. Away missions are a crucial method of gaining resources from the systems you'll be jumping to. And the last of the Catalina's main decks is the lower deck. Now, usually the lower deck when you start a run is largely empty. But as captain of the starship, we've built this out to our design for the needs of our crew and our mission. And next up is something that we've never shown before. This is the jump light drive. In the engine room, you'll find the capabilities to harness starlight, raw starlight, in a somewhat stable form called jump light. Jump light is what will power your journey throughout the stars and hopefully to the Forever Star. There is so much more to show you of the SDF Catalina, but also of Jump Light Odyssey, our Starship Adventure Sim. And in the coming months, we'll be revealing more and more about this title. So please, wishlist the game, join us on Discord, and come along for the journey.
Interesting.
I like the graphics on it.
Yeah.
I have really wanted like a spaceship management game that isn't hardcore like FTL for a while.
Yeah.
Welcome to this grand fest known as Dawn Duality. I, your gracious host Dawn, am about to reveal all the colony secrets.
Jimmy Julius, that was called Jump Light Odyssey.
Now,
Yeah.
Picture this. You are the boss of the vibrant restaurant empire, calling the shots in the thrilling underworld adventure. Your mission? Run the show with the style and cook up daring schemes that'll have even the toughest meatball quacking on its sauce.
What?
But hold on to your fedoras, ragazzi. Got some cards in the game that'll make you question your choices faster than a chef pondering whenever pineapple
Card-based
belongs on pizza. When those questionable
mob
cards pop up,
management
it's like adding an extra kick of spice to
game?
your lasagna. Things are about to get a whole lot crazier, my
Yeah,
friends.
I
Listen
think-
up, my ambitious fastest lingers. The more criminal activities
I
have
feel
done,
like I put
harder
this on
mission
my
gets.
wish
The police
list.
will be sniffing around like a seagull eyed for a seafood. Stay one step ahead of the boys in blue, my friends. You be the maestro of culinary and gangster empire, orchestrating a team, upgrading the trattoria, and ensuring the pasta keeps flowing. Just remember, not everyone can handle 2 chairs. So, my friends, are you prepared to die? For your cause. I was acting. Or was I? Advertise your joint, reel in the hungry crowd, and launder money you get from your gangsters. Just be prepared for the most unexpected
It makes me think of like Pixel Pirates or Pixel Privateers.
Yeah, it's something.
Greetings, valued employee.
Oh god.
Welcome to the
It wouldn't
Ringo
surprise me,
Corporation.
Jimmy Julius.
It would be your job.
Jag Leisure, what's up?
What's up, Jag?
There is no need to question the sums.
Dude, is that
I have no doubts that you will give 100.
No.
That looks like Robert Stack, dude.
That's- no, not Robert Stack.
Ringo
Yeah, Robert Stack from Unsolved Mysteries.
No, he's deceased.
It would be your job to sort samples.
That doesn't mean it can't look like him.
I was thinking more like, this is not your beautiful house.
The samples are important, and as such,
This is not your beautiful
put your
wife.
money back into the economy. Rested
I mean, for talking heads, we'll just call him Max Headroom.
Oh, yeah.
There is no need to question the samples. Question the sample. Question the sample.
What is it?
Greetings, employees.
I'm Vicky.
And I'm Sam. We are Canteen, the developers of Corporation The Sorting Process, our upcoming discovery.
What that looks like.
In your day job,
I was gonna say, was that you or?
So far, so good.
You might be wondering what you'll do with all the money that you make. The Ringo
Maybe.
Desktop PC gives you access
Spoke too
to the
soon.
shopping catalog and pay-to-win games. But your first priority should always be your bills.
There we go.
as you progress through each day, you will uncover the linear narrative through daily news, surveys, and state-designated chat companions. Along the journey, you will find a game world that responds to you in surprising ways.
I mean,
However, your routine will be disrupted when a group of rebels dissatisfied with the system invite you to question your place in the world and uncover the truth behind the samples.
This is spoiler-free prologue for you to try on Steam. can't wait for you to play Corp Nation. Thank you for watching. Work hard.
Wow, this gives me Stranger Things 8-bit side-scrolling vibes.
Yeah. Like, kids on bikes, 100%.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, no, wait a minute. There's the rebel kid on skateboard.
Yeah. And somebody's got an ET in his basket.
Somebody's got ET.
This looks like the right amount of camp cheese for me.
80s nostalgia.
Kingdom 80s. Well, there you go. Kingdom 80s. Summer
Yo,
of
did
Greed.
you see Crashlands 2? So excited, such great horror, and it looks like they really elevated the look and feel of their game.
Why does it have to
from
have
previous.
2 sub
Yeah, it's
names?
so colorful. The animations are better. The humor comes across super cool. And as a fan of the fighting game genre, I like what Yomi 2 is doing by elevating their game as well. I'm a
Teen Wolfing.
I know you are.
It's my world.
For sure. Yomi 1 was really cool. And the card game is I was gonna say it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? If you like if you like those titles, make sure to wish list them on our Steam event page. Pre-order them wherever they are available. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Show them some love by downloading the demo wherever they are available. Quick reminder that after the Guerrilla Collective showcase, stay tuned, because we have our Publisher Spotlights showcase coming up next, where we are going to be showing you games from Tiny Build, Hype Train Digital, and Freedom Games. It also includes, like I said, more from Nova Lands, which is a really awesome game.
I'm here for it.
I'm glad that you are.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here for the game.
I love it. Okay, so we've shared games that are horrific, strategic, and downright hardcore. Now we're going to slow it down and get into our more creative, stylistic, and cozy bag to share some games where we get into all the feels, as well as push the envelope on game design and artistic expression in ways they might not expect. I don't think they're ready.
They are not ready, but we're going to get in and get cozy.
Cozy, baby.
How am I going to explain this?
Kawaii dragon? Dinosaur?
Donut sloth parrot game.
I'm thinking it's going to be sticker.
Anime Mario Paint.
Sticker creator.
Bruh.
Sticker.
Anime.
Putting stickers in a box with confetti simulator and mailing it.
Sticky business.
That this is a family-friendly show, sir.
It's the name of the game. Sticker page maker.
Oh Lord. Actually called.
Yeah. This next game, I don't know how to describe it either. Can I give you a hand? Yeah.
Can I give you a hand?
Except he just got beat up by a bunch of feet.
I mean, listen, Thing had his enemies too. He had bullies growing up. Bro, they tore the wrist off the forearm and the forearm's just ditching the hand. It's like, whew.
Okay, so
Oh my
it's
God. Is this a rage game?
Hand puzzler
What's up, Light Bright Indie?
Hi, Light Bright Indie. Welcome to the stream. We're checking out some upcoming indie games. Hand platform puzzler.
Mark, do you want shout-outs today?
Sure.
I was just wondering. I didn't want it to like
No,
bulldoze
you're fine.
over your
It's-
stuff. So
It's up in the top left. That's totally fine. Yeah, it's a hand platform puzzler. Super Adventure Hand. That's the name of it. Super.
You play as this adorable corgi on an unforgettable vacation. Along the way, you might stumble across Rusty, who wants to start an animal sanctuary and needs your help. Let's mark our territory so that dogs Leaf Rescue can know how to find this place. Now let's set off. On your hike, you can choose where to go and what to do.
Thank you. Wife's currently sleeping. She's resting up. Doing good. Hope you're doing good.
Hey, Axel. You can find them all and relax, but we need to go now.
Hey,
You can find ancient corgi artifacts like this beautiful cave where my corgi claws to let you glide or climb your way up mountains. Once you're at the top, look around to find hidden secrets. Here's some ancient corgi butt power. The more you find, the higher you can climb. So let's look around and see what else we can see here. What's that over there? That looks like a lost dog we can rescue.
How do you get sheep? Well, you get some wheat and you bait them over and then you lock them up. And then when you get 2 sheep, you feed both of them.
We could find more, but let's find another way up.
Somebody said Banjo Kazooie, but Corgi, so that made me think Corgi Kazooie.
Oh Lord!
Oh my god! Did you tell Tiny about that Frog CRPG?
No, because she's at work, so I don't know when she's actually here or not.
Oh, okay.
And look what falls down, a nice little mushroom. We can bounce up there, and now there he is. Oh, poor him, he's lost. He just needs a little boop. Ready to go. Now, if we go back to our animal sanctuary, we'll find that Treble made his way here, and he's enjoying living here. Let's give him a different bed.
Do I not? Why do I have this turned down?
Volunteers for your sanctuary. Oh man, he really loves that one. This has been your early look at a Corgi's Cozy Hike. We've only been working on it for a few months, and we need your help to bring it to reality. Check out our Kickstarter and wish list us on Steam. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you later.
So Christmas 1985.
Providence Oaks. You probably already noticed it, but our beautiful little lake town is covered in snow. And to answer the question that's on everyone's mind, yes, we will have a white Christmas.
Are you
boxes underneath green branches? What are the chances it's December? The
Are you
cold
postman?
winds blowing through the mistletoe and stockings are floating above the fireplace.
If that's what this is, I'm gonna love it.
The thing about Christmas, they say it don't mean nothing unless you got somebody else to share it with.
Mail carrier Weiss. Hope you had a good one out there.
Can't complain, Frank. And now it's just one more day till Christmas. And Meredith coming over.
But I'm alone this Christmas, and I'll be okay.
Slate 2.
I'll have
Yep.
my own kind of
Oh, it's winter DLC.
special holiday.
Lake is the name of the game, Nautico, and you should check it out. All you can eat co-op.
All
your raccoons.
Oh my god.
What's up, ticket?
Or mice.
I need.
Raccoon. All you can eat, steal, co-op.
What color eyes does the bald guy have?
I'm sorry, it's an isometric Trash Panda game.
Isometric Trash Panda game.
It's official, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first. We have now created the genre Trash Panda game.
Pizza Possum.
Hey, I'm here to tell you about something a little different. Welcome to Nountown Language Learning, the new way to master languages without even realizing it. You start on this big grayscale island that looks
these
really dull,
characters
dead,
are a little
and lifeless.
graphic.
But then as you start to learn more words, color begins to sprout out from various places. Villagers move back into the island to give you more quests or just have conversations. You essentially go around picking up items, playing minigames, and learning words in order to bring color back to the world. Sanuki.
Diary.
Haburashi.
If you want to learn a new language but are tired of boring textbooks and 100-day streaks, then you need to check out Nountown Language Learning. The game features over 1,000 of the most common words and phrases you need to master, and you can learn all the major languages like Japanese, Korean, Spanish, and more. Once you've learned some new words, you'll gain access to a ton of minigames to test your learning. And when you're feeling a little more confident, there are 16 characters, each with their own personality that you can practice your speaking with, free of the fear of messing up or getting embarrassed. Diary.
Interesting.
Sanuki. Spoon. Toilet paper. Mofu. Tatami. Nountown is available to wishlist right now on Steam, and is releasing this summer with console versions out in late 2023.
It's another frog game for Tiny. It's a frog skateboarding game. Ollie Frog Toad Skater. It's literally Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with frog. Oh my god. This actually looks enjoyable. It's Toady Hawk's Pro Skater. Damn it. Toady Hawk's Pro Skater.
Those games look so fun and cozy, very inspiring. Who wouldn't want to go skating with your homie Ollie the Frog or thumb your way through some ridiculous shenanigans with Super Adventure Hand? It looks like those classic N64 GameCube style games.
Word. And the update to Lake looks super serene and peaceful. I just want to put on my mailman or mail woman,
male person.
I like the idea of this also.
and deliver
Tickets,
packages.
please.
So
100%.
definitely check out those games on Steam, wishlist them, follow the developers, and support all the work they put their hearts into.
Definitely support those devs. Keeping with the pace from the last segment, we are going to get into some narrative story-driven games, starting with an adventure puzzle game that is charming as it is beautiful, and get into some cyberpunk noir with an update
Cyberpunk.
from the team developing Nivalis. Let's go.
I'm bringing a basket of baked goods to my family.
What the hell?
She's not doing any of the things we told her to do.
We couldn't have been more clear. She's supposed to be enforcing martial law.
You're sending me to jail? I'm a children's birthday party magician.
Increasing my sphere of influence. The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no goblins order?
I forget what I told her to do, but I think it involved somebody's pet.
I confess, I was smuggling illegal pixie dust inside the dead cat.
How do we get it through her thick skull that she's supposed to be listening to us?
What?
I am listening. Did you forget I was here again?
What? Of course not. Who the hell is that?
Lil Guardsman.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, but a change is coming. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
I know you couldn't resist the chance to place an illegal sports bet with your old pal Fredo.
Welcome to Garby's Emporium of Wonder.
I did not slay 90 ballerinas to be denied entry by some freckle-faced babe.
I don't want to be rude, but you seem, well, pretty baked.
Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes. Why?
What the
And that's
hell?
all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
It all starts and ends with a girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. Luckily, even if that place turned out to be very hostile for her, there she met Carol, until...
Carol Simmons?
No gameplay, I don't think. That makes it hard to say what it is. I mean, the animation looked good, but I don't know what the game is.
We're just giving you that tease.
Void Hope. Side-scrolling pixel platformer.
Clever title.
Hi everyone, we're the developers of Death Trick Double Blind. I'm Mari, I'm the producer, writer, I do some of the programming.
I'm Jenny, I do art, and I'm in charge of animation, UI, everything visual.
Oh, Death Trick Double Blind.
Death Trick Double Blind is a non-linear detective game set in a 1950s traveling circus. In this game, players will have to solve the mysterious murder of the star magician before the circus has to leave town by the end of the day.
All the evidence and witness will be gone. As we say in the game, it's like a Cinderella story, but instead of chasing a princess, we are chasing a murderer.
The idea of setting the story in a vintage circus came to us because we felt like it gave us a unique aesthetic.
It's a 1950s circus detective murder mystery.
Because they each have their own role related to how they perform in the circus.
And also, our characters have their own
Like the art style.
Yeah, I do too. It's really nice.
And also their own background stories.
In this game, you will play as two different characters. A detective that has been hired to investigate the murder, and a new magician who has come to replace the amazing Hattie. The player will have to switch between these two perspectives to eventually piece things together.
Clown crimes in my circus?
In this game, we have a system what we call collection system. So with every information or item you collected, you can use them either to inquire or to contradict.
What I love about this mechanic is the non-linearity of it. The story doesn't soft lock you until you find the right problem, so you are free to spot your own contradictions. And you can pick what you want to ask, to whom and when, and you will pretty much always get
I will
a
be right
unique
back.
response.
LA
So
Noir
each journey will be
Clown
very
Edition.
The story moves forward based on what we call action points. So for example, investigating, inquiring, or contradicting might all cost action points. So once your AP runs out, this turn will end and you will switch characters and the game will move forward to the next round. So you might want to think strategically about which questions you want to ask and whether
Chat
the
is killing me
contradiction
right
you
now.
found is the right one.
Oh yeah? Well, I have it on good authority from the bearded lady. You were in the ball pit.
We hope detective game lovers will enjoy the mystery and enjoy solving the case in your own ways. We also hope
Art style is
you
really
might,
cool though.
Like what's
meeting
his
these
name?
characters that we've come to care
Ace
for.
something attorney.
Ace
at law.
Ventura,
That
yeah.
sounds like something you will enjoy. So please wishlist Death Trick Double Blind on Steam and go play the demo.
Oh, there's a demo on Steam.
Who am I?
I've returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Looks like another pixel art cyberpunk side-scrolling platformer RPG.
Cycle.
3 minutes to 8.
Hi, I'm Marco, creative director at Ironlands. Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of Nivalis, the cyberpunk slice of life sim we are developing.
This looks good. I think if it's the one I'm thinking. Welcome to
Here
Nivalis.
we are in Paris at Mocap Lab to do the motion capture for Nivalis. Every morning our actors Christelle and Florian had to be prepped with markers that the Vicon system cameras can detect at up to 2000 frames per second. Characters play a vital role in the game. Your staff, the guests that
Yeah.
come into your noodle bar.
Yeah, this is the
corporate
one I'm thinking of.
security,
It's the one where
gangs, and
you're
all the
running
other
a bar.
people that you meet in the city. They all have their life, and
In
we
a
want their
cyberpunk city.
animations to be as true to life
Hey,
as
Crodad.
possible. Besides capturing the body movement, we also capture props like umbrellas, trays, meals.
That looks pretty cool.
This game got announced last year at this event,
Characters
and it
interact with chairs, tables,
blew up the
bars,
internet for a
and
little
other
bit.
objects in the game world.
You run a cyberpunk bar, and it's kind of like a slice of life RPG.
Nivalis is a city that
I've been a
stretches from
bartender
the
in
ocean
real
to the
life. I don't need to do it in a game.
The entire city
Yeah, but
is
did you have a
flooded,
fishing minigame?
crumbling from
No.
the pressure of thousands of buildings. stacked
I worked at a
each other
dive
over
bar, sir. It
hundreds of
wasn't
years.
classy enough. We were
Valley
bougie enough
residents
to put
call it
ice
their
in the
home.
glasses.
Our motion capture allows us to form more complex interactions with characters, as you make friends, enemies, compete with rivals, forge business partnerships, or maybe even find love. Nivalis is a city full of life, intrigue, and mystery. Thank you for joining me on this little tour behind the scenes. You can wishlist Nivalis now on Steam and the Epic Game Store.
Oh, no, still no release date though. Weak.
So, Justin,
Yeah. Yeah, Jay.
I bet you didn't know what was about to pop off next.
I definitely do not. What is that? What is popping off?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
You got me in anticipation mode.
It's time for the final free key grab.
Oh my God. Final key grab.
Everybody grab your picture-taking
Oh,
apparatus.
she said final
or
free key
apparatus and
grab.
snap
I
a
thought she
picture
said
of
final
the
free
QR
key
code
grab.
on your
I'm
screen
like,
and
what?
option
Yeah.
grab your keys. It's time for the final free key game drop.
Yes.
Apparently
Get
the,
your
theme of the
opportunity.
show has
Don't let
changed
your
a little
ops
bit
get
from
the
last year.
opportunity to grab those keys. And to match that energy, we're going to cap things off with the GC23. We're turning the dial up to 10, getting into some action adventure titles that will push your bonnet all the way back and blow your slides off your heels. We have a few big exclusives, including a new Grime reveal and a cuddly Carnage style update from a GC alum. Let's go.
Pixel version of Sifu?
Cat Girl Escape.
Oh yeah.
No, I think it's a fox.
Give me some Dead
okay.
Cells. Give me some Dead Cells vibes too.
It's very dark. Heart Abyss.
Huh.
Cool. Premier Worlds.
See, now you're even doing it.
Yeah, why did they put the
I
in
think
the wrong order?
Just an artistic choice. Okay, so this is a
Okay, the company's called Holy Cap. Respect.
side-scrolling action platformer. It's bright and colorful. Promenade.
Promenade. Wow, that looks like a Diablo loading screen there for a sec.
Oh, it's very pretty.
It's very pretty. It's running at like 16 frames a second instead of 24, but it still looks really good.
Yeah, the fire effects look neat.
Yeah, it's a side scrolling sword play platformer. Nocturnal available now.
Oh, I feel like I watched a trailer for that.
Gatling.
Yeah.
Looks like a... Is it a straight up fighting game or is it an action RPG? I think it's a straight up.
I'm getting like some
fighting.
Killer Instinct vibes.
Yeah, I know it's work in progress, but I probably wouldn't have shown this if I was the developers yet.
Well, we're not here to judge. We're here just to kind of say the news and what's coming up and Corrupt. I think it's a fighting game. Shiny, possibly fighting game. A good fighting game. 'Cause they didn't have health bars if it was a fighting game, so I don't know. Oh, it's a game for Shank.
Oh, it's a boost.
That looks kind of cool.
It's a sweep up the afterlife. What?
It's Hades with a cat.
Hades with a cat. I mean, so it's just like hell, right?
Except in Hades, you're trying to rip hell apart. So hang out with doomed ghosts. And it's got frogs.
It does. Whoa, wait. I mean, I like the drum and bass music. That's
Boomerang
triple.
Dash.
Yeah. Crypt Custodian.
Rename it Crypt Custodian and I'm in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Skate, do acrobatics, kill, and look cute while doing it.
What?
Gory Cuddly Carnage is a foul-mouthed third-person hack-and-slash action.
What?
You play as Gory, a cute but deadly synthetic cat on Frank, a sentient, death-stealing hoverboard waging war against an army of mutated toys. Gory
Death Race
prototype with
Skateboarding Death Race 2000.
Of combat options to decimate enemies in the bloodiest ways imaginable to really amp up the carnage. Skate and slice everything with Frank's built-in razor blades that he loves to use. Next is the slam wheel that will crunch and bash.
God bless indie developers.
Its way. Charge it in the air to unleash some hell on bigger enemies, or just slam everything in your path.
Coffee is life.
What
My
is
personal favorite? The hoverboard is also a rocket launcher. Fire smaller rockets against smaller enemies, or just soup it up and go absolutely nuclear, obliterating everything you locked your sight on. Except for the slashing, the bashing, the dashing, and the shooting, there will also be an array of upgrades to cause even more mayhem in the full game. Look at him, he's so happy you just have to buy gory new things. When you've maimed, slayed, and upgraded your way through a level, everything is of course topped off with an old school boss battle with all the worst, most mutated, and disgusting toys imaginable. These sections of the game will test your abilities against
That's the most terrifying Jack in the Box I've ever seen.
Hellfire and a flurry of blades. But beware, some of these mutant toys will not die so easily. Gory, cuddly carnage will be available in like everything, so wishlist it today.
Oh, Grime 2. Oh, DLC, alright.
Why do I feel like I should know this game, but I don't.
It's been out for a minute.
What is it?
It's called Grime.
Grime?
Grime. Like dirt and grime?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, then. See, I don't feel like I don't. If it's like new DLC or something like that, I don't really.
That looks kind of cool. I want to be able to climb the buildings though, like Rampage.
Oh my God, Dawn of the Monsters.
They have
That's
Voltron.
amazing.
They have Voltron DLC.
War of the Monsters, man. On PS2, I used to play the hell out of that game. And then there was the one on Neo Geo that this one's taking me back to, where you fought as the monsters.
Yep.
Yo, Corrupt is looking right. The whole fighting game season is gonna be right. The Dawn of the Monsters DLC looks super crazy.
It looks so dope, and we've been following Corrupt for a long time. Shout out to Jesse. I remember showing Gory for the first time, and it's come such a long way. As a big fan of Grime, which has been doing those numbers, I know this game is going to be blowing up. That's our show, everybody. So many great games and creative vision. Thanks for watching and supporting the games, devs, and the development culture in general.
Be sure to check out the events page on Steam, where you can learn more about all of the up-and-coming games on the show, play some of the demos, wish list the games that you'd like to get notified about when they're available.
Definitely show them some love through wish listing. It helps. Be sure to stay tuned for the Guerrilla Collective Publisher Spotlights coming up next, where our friends Freedom Games,
I'm looking
Digital,
back through the
Tiny
list
Build will be showing their
to
latest
see what
wares
my
situations. Awesome stuff. Tomorrow, if you're in LA, we'll have over 40 games at Wisdom at our Mix in-person showcase, which will feature a live stream with our friends at Viz and the Completionists. More info on our website, MediaIndieExchange.com, and on social media.
And next Tuesday, starting at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time, we have another showcase. Guerrilla Collective presents Dames for Games and Black Voices in Gaming.
Definitely. We'll be supporting Black game developers and women in gaming. We want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for helping to make this thing happen. Freedom, Hype Train Digital, PlayStation, Raw Fury, Tiny Build, Assemble Entertainment, Akupara, Astro Gaming, HeroCraft, Joystick Ventures, Neon Doctrine, Ravenage, Razor, Steam, Yisbird, Wired Productions, and Experience Studios. Much love for our broadcasting partners for supporting the showcase.
They're kind of funny. And we also want to thank you for our stream. Couldn't do this without you. Once again, we have to salute the developers. All of them that have contributed their games, their resources to make this whole thing possible.
And thanks to our team, Abe, Travis, Joel, Mary, Nap, Matt, Timmy, Joel, Big Bite, you guys and gals, and everyone
You're welcome.
tuning in. You are all awesome. Big shout out to you, and thanks for joining us. Make sure to follow the developers you like through their socials. You can find the games on the Media Indie Exchange website. Check us out on Twitter at Guerrilla Collect and everywhere else at Guerrilla Collective as well. And I like to say as well. You can also check us out on YouTube and Twitch. I want to thank my co-host, Jay Watts. Thank you. Where can we find out more about the Coexist movement?
Justin, first off, this has been amazing. Thank you all so much. You can find out more about Coexist Gaming by going to our website, coexistgaming.com. We're on all the socials, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things at Coexist Gaming. We'd love to coexist with you.
We want to give a shout out to Kind of Funny for hosting us. Again, I'm your host, Justin Woodward, head of the Mix, Media Indie Exchange, Black Voice in Gaming, one of the advisors on Black Game Developer Fund. We're out. Peace.
All right, so I'm going to let this go in the background, and we'll recap here. We'll see what they show. I don't know what the publisher spotlight is exactly, but we'll find out as well. I'm kind of going through the list to... Okay, so we got 3 minutes. The big standouts for me in this one was Toxic Crusaders, which is the 4-player co-op side-scrolling beat 'em up. That was a huge surprise. Lexi Man, the Undertale vibed RPG that uses words to cast spells, or portions of words, that looked really interesting. World of Horror, the 8-bit black and white horror mystery game. Dream School, which we saw last year in snippets, which is the occult Persona CRPG. WrestleQuest, which sadly they did not show a lot of the wrestling RPG side of, which I thought was a missed thing. I'm looking through the remainder of this. I think a Corgi's Cozy Hike was probably like the coziest game that they actually showed, where you're just rescuing stranded doggos and checking out the world. Welcome to Nivalis was the cyberpunk slice of life owning a bar RPG. And I think that was really the highlights for me. From what you saw, Shank, did you have any highlights?
Hammerwatch 2. I'm also kind of intrigued by Iron Meat.
Yeah, that is
that
good.
one actually looked pretty good. And then the other one, just because the name stuck out, was Avoid Hope. I like the cleverness of a couple different ways that you can read that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Remnant 2.
Yeah, Remnant 2, I kind of don't count it because that's like almost a double A game.
Yeah, it's reaching fame.
Yeah.
it's not as niche and hole in the wall as it was the first time around anymore.
I think Death Trick Double Blind also was kind of interesting as a concept.
And Jump Light Odyssey, the ship manager.
Oh yeah.
Spaceship manager.
Why did I miss that one? Where? Oh, there it is.
That one I'm real excited about. And then, God, what was the one that I just had in my wish list? Jimmy, pay attention. What the hell are you doing here? Nocturnal. It's out, but I put it on my wish list.
So this
By the
is
way, Lords of the Fallen apparently has a permanent release October 13th.
Oh, nice. Oh, good. We've got some time. Thank God. There's so many games coming so quickly.
What is up, peeps? We are back.
Aliens Dark Descent comes out later this month. That's a June 20th, so that's in 13 days. I gotta go rattle Scotty's cage about that one.
Yep.
We partner with some of the most amazing indie publishers.
So I'm interested to see what they showcase in this.
They have teamed up with us to drop some amazing trailers and sneak peeks of their up-and-coming
They have the X-Men.
Speaking of side-scrolling brawlers,
Yeah.
I really want somebody to do Aliens versus Predator again. The arcade one. I really want somebody to redo that.
Context, a lot of you not only like playing games,
Get on
but
it,
also like to
Capcom.
know how the cake is being baked. And guess what? Being a baker is definitely challenging. You have to chef up the art, mix it with design, sweeten it up with music, stir in some sound design for some tasty mechanics so it comes out of the oven.
So behind him, they have a 4-player X-Men cabinet next to a Kung Fury cabinet, which I've never actually seen in the wild.
Market your game, spark up a community.
A 4-man X-Men cabinet, man. Do you remember the 8-man?
It was 6.
Or was it 6?
It was
Yeah,
6. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I used to play on one.
Oh my god. I loved that game. So many quarters lost to that game.
Connection where they can not only help with the PR cook-up, but they can also sous chef the production, marketing, and distribution in order to make their game successful. The publishers in the spotlights today are foodies for games and game development, have a knack for understanding the developer's vision in order to capture an audience and give their game the best shot of having a successful launch and prolonged sustainability for their studio. If you want to check out these games, most of them will be available on the Guerrilla Collective event page. For demos, you want to wishlist them on Steam. Also, check out our publisher spotlight page. It's awesome. We want to thank our partners once again.
Just make sure you bake this analogy long enough so you don't have a soggy bottom.
You guys are great. We couldn't do this without you. Let's get started with the spotlights with the team who has been making moves and hustling in the indie space for years, with titles that range from strategy, RPGs, to bullet hell shooters. The team has helped bring such titles as Godstrike, Dreamscaper, Coromon, and Dark Deity to life, as well as like thousands of other indie titles. Freedom is really on a tear, working with devs fresh off of Kickstarters or helping seasoned devs reach their next level. They have some exciting things to share with you, so let's get free with Freedom Games.
Be right back.
Okay.
What's up, my good people? My name is Destiny, and I'm one of the marketing managers at Freedom Games. We have put together an incredible showcase for you guys today. We have some gameplay, we have some trailers, we have some interviews, and I am excited to share this with you. We also want to give a shout out to the Mix team, the Guerrilla Collective, and I personally want to say hey to all the fam back at Freedom Games. This is going to be incredible. It's going to knock your socks off. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
So it looks like it's a farming base building sim.
Huh. In space.
In space. Sorry. Hold on. In space. That's better. Good God. This looks like it would take hundreds of hours to complete.
Yeah. Like Stardew Valley in space.
Yeah, that's what it is. What? And if you want more Stardew Valley, here's another one.
Yeah. Echoes of the Plum Grove. Interesting art style.
You know, I kind of like it. I mean, some of the people look a little creepy, but I do kind of like it.
Kind of has like a Pokemon when it was on like Game Boy vibe.
Yeah. It's like generational Stardew.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like those farming simulators.
Another one.
I mean, do what you know, I guess. Oh, it's a farming restaurant sim. It's a farm to table sim. Farm to table sim with co-op. Oh. / world building.
No, like the character customization reminds me of like the Wii.
Hello, Delvling, and welcome to Dwarf Delve, a randomly generated roguelite set within treacherous mines filled with darkness, dangers, and above all else, loot. As a newly recruited dwarf in training, your essential duties
Now,
will see you
see,
scouring the deepest, darkest
this is
mines for
a
anything of
miss.
value. Tin,
Okay.
gold, maybe even
And I
treasures
say
of
that
less
because
common nature.
if you have
Stepping into the boots of a new
more
Delver may be
time,
tricky. Luckily, each time you
why
risk
would
your
you
gear
show
for
the
loot to
exact
make it
same
alive, you can spend your ill-gotten gains on plenty of new tools
game
and
demo?
equipment upgrades. Assuming you make it back alive, you can use your new resources to upgrade every element of your gear, or even construct entirely new support items. You can also exchange loot for skill points, increasing how hard you can hit, how far you can throw.
Yeah, this
and
is
how much you
literally
can
the exact
carry.
same video we saw before.
Between your adventures, you'll be able to relax in your quarters. Upgrade your living quarters with a huge array of wallpapers, rugs, carpets, paintings, even new cushions. Here, you can refine ores into
Basically what everyone's been asking for Minecraft.
furnishings for your home.
Yeah.
And even do a spot of cooking. You might even find special edible ingredients, giving you special perks when you cook them into fully prepared meals. In the future, unlock the workbench to unpack and build.
I was trying to figure out how to describe the graphics for it. They are Minecraft graphics, but they're higher res because I don't think the blocks explode into smaller.
Right, and there's smaller parts to them, it looks like.
Right.
Best not to get too greedy. These mines are ancient and unstable. One wrong boot could cost you your life. Dwarf Delve was developed with a love of exploration and discovering shiny loot in mind. From sandbox titles such as Minecraft and Stardew Valley to rogues such as Diablo and Borderlands, I wanted to include as many secrets as possible within the environment. From puzzle dungeons to obscure items that would make players come together to solve and build a sense of community. The experience is constantly evolving, and I look forward to raising up our battle mallets together very soon.
they had to replay that trailer just so they didn't have 4 farming sims back to back.
Yes.
Oh, here you go. This would be a pixel art, side-scrolling, bloody beat-em-up. Vengeance?
What was the name of that game where, like, it was a phone game where you, like, throw the boss around and beat him?
I don't know. Oh, Shank's gonna be sad he missed this if... Oh no, this is the exact same trailer also.
Oh.
Because I was hoping they were gonna deep dive this a little bit more. Oh wait, so it is a CRPG, but it's also... That's so weird. So there's an overworld CRPG and a one-on-one duel system, it looks like. It definitely looks interesting. I just wish there was more info at it. Oh, maybe.
Moving from our very first game to a sequel is such a different process. We know we have to attack it with a completely new mindset. Knowing what went wrong, what went right, it allows us to approach the gameplay design in completely new ways. Having 54 player classes that really change your units, and we wanted to go even further with the classes this time. We're adding terrain effects, there's a roguelike mode, a ton of enemy classes, and completely changed progression systems from the first game, but the core of Dark Deity 2 will still be recognizable. You take a cast of characters that you can really connect with who aren't necessarily the strongest to start out, and you fight with them, you customize them, you make them your own, until they're incredibly powerful, and you've gone suddenly from fighting a couple bandits to calling down meteors.
Hello. Welcome to my world, Xantrar. I created these people, and peaceful lands for them to inhabit. Actually, some lands are more peaceful than others. There are magical scenes, with surprises around every corner. Towns and cities for different cultures, decent citizens, and other folks. Here, honest and hardworking people always get what they deserve. Peace is what we all want. It's on everybody's mind and soul. So, gaze upon my islands, amaze at the scope of my vision, for I am Rar, the god of Xantrar. And I say, oh, please help me, please.
Okay.
The music is kind of nice.
Yeah?
It's a game.
This is a city card builder? Card
Oh, that's interesting.
Limited space city builder. Vertical Kingdom.
A lot of people ask me where the concept for Critter Crops came from, and like many games, I tell them that Critter Crops started as a college project. Then from there, after I chose to share it with the world, it became something more, and I decided that I would try my best to incorporate my favorite pieces of video games into a cozy experience. And that became pretty challenging when I started bringing in the core elements of the game, like RPG elements, class choosing, combat even was a pretty bold choice to include in a cozy game.
It's a cozy farming RPG.
I feel really separates
looks
Critter
cozy.
Crops from other farming games. It it's unique. It has its own flavor of what cozy actually means. And
Just Lacreta, welcome to the channel. Hello there, friend. Strong Bad Merc, what's up, dude? Welcome in, Dante.
I was trying to make the game that I
Hello
wanted
there.
to play. The story of Critter Crops is a pretty emotional one. I wanted people to understand not only the main character, but the other characters that exist in this world, and really find someone they can relate to and choose their favorite people, build their world the way they would want their magical world to be. So my hope is that by the end of the game, everyone will have this harmonious, amazing place that they have built on their own from hard work, dedication, and loyalty, honestly. So I hope everyone that plays Critter Crops has a wonderful time.
March of Shrooms. Okay, this is the one I expected to see more on this year. Actually. 8 new chapters, okay. New army.
I got up and walked away, and then my mom called.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
They did show a little bit more of New Game Plus. Nice. Symphony of War. That was one that was on my game of show list from last year.
Symphony of War is like another tactical RPG, isn't it? Yeah. It gave me like Fire Emblem vibes, but not quite that like cartoony.
Oh, here you go. It's an airship battle game with story.
That's kind of neat.
This looks like another game that you can easily sink hundreds of hours into.
Oh, yeah.
What, Diablo? Too late.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
Airship Kingdoms Adrift. What I really like about watching games like this is Crow. You know, like Crow saw that vertical city builder card-based builder game and was like, oh, because that's something that I've never thought about as a concept for a video game.
Right. It's kind of a neat idea.
And that's why I like indie shows like this, because this is where all the innovation is happening. It's not going to be in your big AAA budget games.
Yeah, but then EA will buy up the company, and as soon as it stops making them money, they'll dissolve it.
Sure.
And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you
But
so
still.
much for sitting with us and watching some dope trailers.
But then they made money off their company they started.
Yeah. Freedom Games, by the way,
Again, I want to give
they
a
like
shout out
farming.
to the Guerrilla Collective, the Mix team,
And that's
all of
okay.
the fam at Freedom for taking the time out
Yes.
to put this together, because it has been an amazing spotlight segment.
That is a
And
very
I hope you
large
found
number
something
of
you like. As a matter
Grogu
of fact,
pops
I'm going to go out on a limb and say you
behind her.
probably found something you love. And if you did, make sure you go over to our Steam page and what is it? What do? Wishlist it. Wishlist the games that you like. And we're coming up on the summer. I know you're going to have some free time on your hands, and we have tons more games. So check out our publisher page. Go fill up your library. This is me encouraging you. Go do it. I'll do it too. And then, we'll play games together. Anyways, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great summer and happy gaming.
So many dope games. Thanks to Freedom Games for sharing their latest and greatest. Our friends at Hype Train Digital are a team who has supported the mix and developers for years. They were founded in 2015, repping 10 toes deep in the industry with games such as Breath Edge, Such Art, Stone Shard, There's
So I think
No
it's
Light, Black Book, and many, many more. They have some up-and-coming titles that you definitely want to shake your caboose to.
They really need to, for next year, signpost better about what's going to be in this show.
From Hype Train Digital.
Only because chat is super confused whether the show keeps being over or not.
Dear adventurers, welcome aboard the Hype Train. As an indie game publisher, we are thrilled to invite you on a remarkable journey through the rich tapestry of our released and upcoming titles. No tickets needed. Just sit back and enjoy yourself, for the ride of a lifetime is about to begin. Void Train. Our first stop takes us deep into the surreal realms of Void Train, a game that has just embarked on its own.
That does look like a cool game.
Of development.
Yeah.
After launching Void Train in Steam Early Access last month, the dev team has been focusing on improving the general game experience. But expect new content such as improved character generator and new Void creatures very soon. You can learn more about our plans in the development roadmap on Void Train's Steam page.
Is it already out?
Yeah, it went into early access last month.
And now we approach Storm Edge, an
Okay, Star Rail and
upcoming
Bioshock
action
had a baby.
game that invites you to embody the extraordinary powers of a gifted mage. Let's have a closer look at this one.
I'm already interested in the art style.
Yeah.
Mage. It's a mage ARPG.
I like that. Did they say what this was called?
Yeah, Storm Edge.
I'll wishlist that.
It looks like there's more than one class.
Potentially 3 from that artwork.
Hello, everyone. I'm Liuba, a producer from the
Dagger Girl.
development team. We're currently working on an exciting project called Akatori. Akatori is a Metroidvania slasher platformer that will transport you to a world of captivating pixel art and an engaging storyline. Prepare to embark on a thrilling adventure alongside Mako, a young girl who sets out to save the world from imminent destruction. Our journey with Akatori began in 2020, and ever since we launched the Steam page, we've been sharing mesmerizing game gifts on various social networks, such as Reddit and Twitter. The response from the gaming community has been overwhelming, with tremendous interest shown in Akatori. We've received over 100,000 wish lists solely through our social media efforts. These numbers have instilled confidence in us, reinforcing our belief in the potential of this project. In 2021, we participated in the Guerrilla Collective Summer of Gaming Showcase and had the opportunity to present a trailer of Akatori. We also conducted a closed test of our first demo version within the game's Discord community. The invaluable feedback we received from the community helped us reshape the direction of Akatori's development. Since then, we've expanded our development team, switched game engines, and overhauled gameplay mechanics and visuals. We're now hard at work creating a brand new demo version, which will be ready very soon. Alongside the demo, we plan to launch a Kickstarter campaign to further grow and engage the Akatori community. And that's
I
not
really
all.
like the
In
art
upcoming
style
months,
and idea
we'll
of
be
this
unveiling
game.
additional exciting features,
My
introducing you to
my
intriguing
problem is that I hate
characters, and showcasing
Metroidvanias,
the vast world
but
of
that's a me
Akatori.
problem, not a.
We're eager to bring this unique Metroidvania
They're bad
slasher
game
platformer
problems.
to life, and we're thrilled to have you join us on this incredible journey. Stay tuned for more updates, and
It looks
together,
pretty cool.
let's make Akatori a remarkable gaming experience. Thank you for your support.
Rune Colosseum is a gladiator battle simulator. It combines elements from deck building, fighting, and roguelike games. Experiment with equipment and weapons. Combine new runes and skills to become stronger and challenge the champions. Pick a character, prepare for a duel, and enter the deadly tournament. Wishlist Rune Coliseum today.
We hope your spirits remain high, for we have now arrived at Outbreak Island. We must urge you to stay vigilant. This place may have a certain charm, but it is far from the friendliest destination.
Hello. Today, we will slightly the veil of mystery over Outbreak Island. In the morning light, everything looks quite cute and friendly, but that's just for now. Every day, we do something on our farm. And although you will be able to conquer new buildings for development later, this house with a cozy garden and workshop will remain in your heart for a long time. Here, the player can experience all the delights of farm life, growing vegetables, taking care of the territory, preparing greenhouses, and
The farming genre is
The
real.
workshop in the backyard will help with this, but everything needs resources, which means it's time to head to the sawmill. The game offers the ability to drive a car and transport goods and building materials. At the sawmill, the hero cuts logs into planks and assembles everything needed in the workshop. But electricity on the island is only available at night, so our hero seeks alternative ways to solve the problem. Sometimes, the most interesting things are just around the corner. The locations of Outbreak Island hold secrets and valuable loot.
It's a first-person farming survival sim.
But if you don't want to face monsters today, it's time to hurry.
Oh, the
back.
graphics are great. That's
Yeah.
surprising that it's that limited for how good those graphics are.
Outbreak Island is a unique game that allows players to immerse themselves in the atmosphere of survival and self-development. Here,
The
you
hell?
will find interesting tasks, diverse locations, and a unique atmosphere. Join us and
Oh,
try to pass
man.
all the challenges on your way to survival on Outbreak Island.
What are you shooting at?
The window. It looked
Hello,
at him.
Gatekeepers. I'm George from Gravity Lagoon Studio, and I'm here to unveil our game.
Well,
Gatekeeper.
my mother just walked in my room and scared the bejesus out of me.
Gatekeeper, you'll venture
And asked
into
if I
an
wanted to go
unknown
to the store
galaxy
with her, so
reclaim
I'm
the
going to go
stolen
to the
heart
store with
of
her.
the universe.
Okay,
Your
have
mission is
fun.
to restore balance to
fun.
I
the
was just
cosmos,
here
but
and
it
I
won't
just
be
like kind of
easy.
see something
The
out of
heart
the
is
corner of my
trapped
eye and I'm
within
just
a
like, nah,
complex
that's not
quantum
there.
cage
Like,
guarded
something
by
like,
ancient giants
ooh.
called the
What?
Sirens.
She's like, hello.
Prepare
And
for
I'm like, what?
thrilling
No.
adventures as you explore the galaxy,
When you're so
battle
deep into
formidable
a video
foes,
game, you
and
don't
seize
realize
back the
what's
heart of the universe. Earlier
yeah,
this year,
I
we
will catch
released
y'all
the
later.
Gatekeeper
All right, have a good
Eclipse,
one.
a
See
demo
ya.
that received
Bye.
massive support from over 100,000 players. Your feedback was invaluable, allowing us to refine the gameplay and mechanics of Gatekeeper. In Eclipse, you had two
You know, that
gateways,
must be so
Nowhere
hard
and Aurora. In
to
Nowhere,
take
you had to fight off waves of enemies aiming to destroy
all that
planetary
feedback,
gates
analyze it,
stealing
and then
heart of
distill it
time.
down in
And
what you need to
Aurora,
actually
your
do
goal
in your
was to
game.
protect obelisks and
Huh.
open portals leading to challenging
I
boss
can't even
battles.
imagine.
You could choose between two unique characters.
There's got to be like keyword analyzers that tell them this is the most referenced thing.
I'm not even necessarily talking about that. Like, you have a vision, and you put your vision out, and then somebody says, hey, this is really cool, except for this one part that really sucks.
Now, we're thrilled to announce Gatekeeper Infinity,
I don't
our
know.
upcoming second demo.
I think that should be a shut up and witness my art instead of okay, let me pander to your every demand.
No, I don't. But where do you draw that line, right? Is if like it's got to be tough figuring out where that line is.
Locations and brace yourself for an even grander adventure. We're also introducing two additional characters in Infinity. Pandora, who can be described as a nuke mage, and Bastion, a melee tank. They join the ranks, offering fresh gameplay styles and expanding your strategic options. We, Gravity Lagoon Studio, are committed to surpassing your expectations. Thank you for your unwavering support as we embark on this extraordinary journey together. Stay tuned for Gatekeeper Infinity, where the fate of the universe lies in your hands.
We are Magnum Scriptum. Recently, we showcased a new free prologue to our game, Quasimorph.
What?
Quasimorph?
Yeah, what is... It's...
Quasimorph is a mix of classic turn-based roguelike RPG with a unique extraction twist.
It's an
If you survive, you get to keep everything you have looted. If you die, you lose everything you took on the mission.
Pixel-based, roguelike,
Play as the boss of a galactic PMC.
turn-based,
Explore abandoned laboratories,
RPG, extraction
derelict
RPG.
temples to complete missions for space corporations. Clone the best employees and send them to certain death to probe the weaknesses of your opponents. Die and try again. Gather a team of professionals, keep track of your ammo, and monitor your equipment to be prepared for any challenges in this space slaughter. It will be up to you to uncover the truth. And the
I don't know how I personally feel about this genre.
in the deep, dark depths of space.
I like the idea of an extraction
This is on
RPG.
Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam. And there's a free prologue. Literal Cake, Solgar, Adam, and World of Streamers. Welcome to the stream.
Hello there.
I wonder if they're going to go any deeper on this. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I guess all this was in the previous one. Oh, Novalands is coming soon.
Our journey concludes here, but
They showed that one earlier.
Yeah, they did. This is like supposed to be the developer spotlight, but it's surprisingly like this developer didn't go any deeper than the trailers.
And follow us on social media to stay up to date with all our latest developments. As we disembark from the hype train, we wish you a safe and enjoyable
There's a
journey
very
on your own.
wide array of games, unlike last publisher, who like 5 out of the 7 games they showed were farming-based games.
Yo, Hype Train has some tasty, compelling games coming out. Go to our Steam event page, watch the demos in the stream.
I think the Farmstead thing is
definitely wishlist their games.
There's like
right now,
a
we have one
growing
of the
cultural
most iconic publishers in the scene, starting out as indies themselves with their
demographic
own title,
that is
No
like
Time to Explain,
they're
and
building
blowing up
homesteads
with
like
Punch
in real
Club,
life,
Speedrunners,
and
Hello Neighbor,
so I
Party
think
Hard,
that's
and a
probably
ton of
why
other
that,
titles.
along with
They're now working with
insane
developers on
popularity
starting
of
new
Stardew
independent
Valley,
franchises
it
that
doesn't
launch
surprise
from
me
a
to see things
creative place.
continuing to
Once
grow
again,
in that
pull out that signature orange out of the
in that
closet
genre.
and check out the Tiny Build Showcase.
Alright, so this is the last publisher that they have slated for this.
Trying to build!
Hello everybody and welcome once again to the Tiny Build Showcase at the Mix event. We have got heaps of fun announcements today, from game reveals to free demos, and some interesting news about indie gaming's most prolific homeowner.
San Rafaela, paradise full of new opportunities.
The graphics in this look sick.
Yeah.
Really damn sharp.
The destiny of San Rafaela lies in your hands. Wish list now on Steam.
Hey, punks,
Oh, it's Cartel Tycoon. I love that game.
The Goodness Corporation runs the show around here, so if you want to escape the Undercity, you best get some good person points. Only losers train old school style. Sit on your butt. Get buff with neuro training. Train smart and install software in your government-mandated brain implant. What could go wrong? People eat slime now. Gives you energy and makes you less hungry. You do not want to be hungry in the future. That's about all that I can be bothered to tell you about today. So go kick some butt and don't forget to play the Steam Punch Club 2 Fast Forward blah blah blah.
What?
Punch Club.
Punch Club 2.
I just woke up 37 days ago. Right here on Cosmopolis, my beautiful new home. My past is still a mystery, I might still have a future. I finally got that blueberry, the other times were failures. I'm on this roof alone, just starting over from scratch. Crafting, disassemble, and whatever I snatch. I could create, I made a base on the ruins that stand. Reminding me I need to upgrade my body hand.
Hey, brother-in-law, would you make a song for my game?
Better than your brother-in-law's in quality. And I mean, he does have a bionic hand.
I mean, the game looks cool.
Demo and wish list on
I
Steam
am
now.
future. 3D base.
This is the part that nobody said wasn't allowed to happen, so without further ado, it is our absolute pleasure to introduce you to Slime 3K.
Nickelodeon called they want their gimmick back. From the creator of Despots.
I'm just putting twin stick.
It looks like a Survivor
Schmuppel
game.
Pilot mode activated. Welcome to Black Skylands. Explore the skies in this open world base building adventure. Jump into an airship, gather resources, build weapons, and fight an ever looming threat, all while uncovering the many secrets
hidden in the clouds.
What?
Over 3 centuries ago, a meteorite fell to Earth, forever changing life on the planet. Players will step into the shoes of Eva, a talented airship pilot. Eva is tasked with visiting the small colony of Aspie, where pirates and monsters alike have been ruthlessly attacking. Seeing the sheer havoc these enemies have wrought, Eva decides that she is going to need some big ships with big weapons in order to save the colony. That's where you come in. Explore an expansive world complete with many unique floating islands. Travel through forests, farms, snowlands, and ruins.
It's a dual
with your
stick
trusty
shooter.
moth Luma to help you with moving things to your ship. Pick up side quests, uncover secrets, gather treasure, solve puzzles, and meet interesting characters. But keep your wits about you, because you never know what dangers lurk in the dark skies. Be prepared to fight on both land and in the skies. Combine aerial and ground fighting tactics. Use your grappling hook to close in quickly on
That's
enemies
interesting.
and take them by surprise.
Well,
Use
Black
powerful weapons
Skylands
that
is
you
on
can change
Steam
on
and
the
it's
fly
$20.
to adapt to the battle
What's
at
that?
hand.
Black Skylands, the original, is on
Aboard
Steam
the
and it's
Father
$20.
Eva is able to upgrade herself and her equipment.
That kind of looks like a good game.
At her disposal, from crossbows to rocket
I'm not.
launchers,
I've never
and
been
nearly
a
30
personally. I've never been a big
modification
fan
options
of dual stick shooters.
Players are able to truly craft the
But
perfect
this
arsenal
seems like
to
it's got a
cater to their
lot
own
going
personal
on in it.
playstyle.
That's pretty cool.
Not every ship is perfect.
Dual stick shooters.
Eva's airships are no exception. You'll find
is
throughout the game that you can upgrade
credited
your
with
ships and choose
many
what types of
of
guns to
my
use. You'll need to use the resources you've gathered
early
on your
days
journeys
of
to keep your ships
learning
in
how to
tip-top
use
shape.
like a controller.
Yeah.
Because of the Smash
Along with the
TV
main
on
story
Yeah,
of
Smash
Black
regular
TV.
Skylands,
Nintendo.
you'll meet
Exactly.
others in the world that need your help.
Or Ikari Warriors.
Complete these quests to gain experience and
I don't know if
of
Akari
course,
Warriors had it, but
valuable
Smash
resources.
TV had a setup where you plugged in
You
a
can
second
also take
controller
on
and just
difficult
used the
challenge
control
Yeah,
pad.
no, yeah.
bountiful
We've
rewards.
talked about that, but no.
Black
Right,
Skylands
yeah.
is full of intriguing twists, exciting combat, and loads of great customization for both your characters and your ships. You never know what you might discover while exploring the sky. But one thing is for certain. Your efforts may just mean the difference between the end of Earth's existence or the beginning of its new one.
Yeah, I'm liking everything I'm seeing on the first one.
I think says it's not out till August 3rd.
No, I'm looking at the original. It's on Steam right now, and it's in early access, $20.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the
Sorry, what was it
trailer
called again?
for the second one?
Black Skylands. Is this a VR game?
Oh, they're putting the Hello Neighbor into a VR.
Just use a baseball bat on him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this looks ambitious, especially if it's a VR game. Looks interesting. Hello Neighbor searching. Yeah, for VR. Yep. I missed the name.
Oh,
of this
it's
one.
Starbound.
Is it?
Or if it's not, it is a super lot like it.
Aurora 2 or Starbound 2.
What did you say the name was? Oh, I thought somebody saw it besides me. Okay. I'll get it at the end. Terraria 2?
That is a lot like Starbound.
Far World Pioneers.
I'm in on that. That looks
Hello,
good.
everyone. We're really excited to tell you all about our plans for the future of Spiderheck today.
Oh.
Where we're going to be looking back at the updates we've released over the past year and sharing our exciting plans for the upcoming summer update and beyond.
I'll be right back.
So,
the
before
reviews
we
are
swing
mostly
into the
negative
future,
on Steam.
let's
That's
take a look
For
back
which?
at where we've been.
for that Far World Pioneers.
Since the release of Spiderheck, we've been hard at work building out new game modes, features, and content, like parkour mode, where you run, jump, and dodge your way through obstacles against the clock.
I don't.
And who can forget the rush of wielding new weapons? We've added gravity grenades, the gravity saw, and the auto shotgun for more carnage. Oh, and let's not overlook the portals that help you escape.
How do I explain this?
In equal amounts. And of
This
course,
does not look like a
the
game to
infamous
me.
pain levels that tested your limits and sanity. It's been quite a journey so far, hasn't it? But we're far from done on Spiderheck. So let's dive into what lies ahead for our upcoming summer update. Brace yourselves, because there's a lot. And at the end, we have something extra special to announce. So don't go anywhere.
So unfortunately, the universal
First up,
statement
we're
about Far
introducing
World
the Versus
Pioneers
map
is
editor.
that the game has incredible
That's right,
potential,
We're putting
but
the
that the
power of
devs
creation in
are
your
aware
hands,
of
allowing
of
you to create
an AI
a unique
breaking
battleground
bug,
for your
and they were
first
like, "Yeah, we're gonna fix it," but there's no
With a
timeline.
plethora of tools and options at your
So
disposal, you can
looks
shape
great,
the
but wait
arenas
for the
to match
patches.
your wildest imagination, and we can't wait to see what you come up with in June when this feature releases. Next up, chained invincible enemies, lasers swinging on hinges, platforms hanging by a thread. Yep, we're cranking up the insanity with new level hazards. Your spider senses will be tingling as you navigate these treacherous environments, testing your reflexes and wits. It's a wild ride you won't want to miss, and don't worry, most of these new hazards will be available
You're playing
in
as a
both parkour
spider?
and
Yes.
versus map editor in our anniversary update later this year.
With lightsabers.
But wait,
and guns.
we're shaking
What
things
the
up with the introduction of limited tiers of heck. The name might change before it gets to you.
I don't know how to
And this
handle
is
this
planned
game.
for release later this summer.
Yeah, that's a good way for me to say
These
it.
limited time
Limited
tiers
tiers
will
of
offer you a chance
heck.
to unlock cosmetics and rewards as you conquer the challenges they throw your way. And here's the kicker. We're even going to let you submit your own devilish tiers upon an unsuspecting public. And we're still not done. The Scroll of Heck is an in-game list that will unveil all of the cosmetics and their unlock conditions. Working out how to unlock the game's various cosmetics was an annoying process, and we've added the scroll to make it easier to know what you need to do. As an added bonus, your progress through the game will be tracked, and as you complete more of the scroll, you'll be rewarded with additional cosmetics to flaunt your spider style. And we're still not done. For all you achievement hunters out there, we've got you covered. We're unleashing 10 brand new achievements, including conquering the grueling pain levels and showcasing your parkour prowess. It's time to prove your spider skills and earn those bragging rights. Alright, hold on to your webs, because we're not done yet and you've patiently waited. Now, it's time for the big news we promise. In fact, we lied. It's 2 big pieces of news. First, dedicated servers are coming to Spiderheck. Picture this: online gameplay which is reliable, stable, and where the host has no advantage. Say goodbye to those pesky connection issues, and hello to smoother gameplay. With dedicated servers,
I mean, they must have made money on
focus
this game.
perfecting your swing and outmaneuvering your opponents without worrying
To be
about
able to,
hiccups.
to be able to afford dedicated servers.
And that's not all. We're also
I
introducing
honestly
crossplay.
think that spiders are
You'll be
kind of an
able to team up with
underrated hero
friends
with the
and
way that we
foes
have our
alike,
physics
no
and
matter
stuff
if they
set
play on
now.
PC,
Like
console,
they can be
or even
animated
a web
so
enabled
well.
poster.
Yeah, it's just
We
like
don't judge.
this seems
It's
to be
all
a
about
PvP
connecting players
only.
regardless of platform choice, and letting
I'm getting
everyone
the
work
like,
for
what's
each
the
other's
point
lives
vibes off of
through
you.
And so
It's
that
definitely
brings us
not
to
my
the
cup
end
of
of this
tea,
update.
but that's okay.
The summer update is
It
just
must
around
have
the
an
corner,
audience,
and we'll be
and that's
continuing
cool.
to add more and more to Spider-Heck as time goes by. Keep an eye on our socials.
This
Join us
feels
in the
like a
Discord
real
to make
loose
sure
take
you
on
never miss any
Smash
news
Brothers.
as soon as it's available.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, this is basically first-person Tears of the Kingdom engineering creation. Now this has an interesting art style.
Whoa.
Two-thirds story-driven, isometric. The Bookwalker.
Whoa. That really wasn't what I was expecting as like the... I wasn't expecting that as the title. That was weird.
Well, there you go,
Looked
everybody. There
interesting,
you have
though.
it. That's the show. Thank you so much for joining us. We sincerely hope that you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to follow us on social media at Tidal Orange to stay up to date with all the latest news and announcements. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
I love checking out what is coming up next from Tiny Build. You never know what to expect. So colorful,
Okay.
so good. Well, that wraps up our Publisher Spotlight
So-
Showcase. We want to say thanks to all of the publishers for participating in this show.
Great. I'm gonna lower him down so we can talk. Was there anything in that one that stood out to you?
Well, the Far World Pioneers really looked good. That the cursory reading that I did from reviews out of the community just said it needs updates.
Mhm.
So kind of keep an eye on that one. I'm always into to that kind of stuff. The Starbound game, it really appealed to me. Terraria was a long time favorite of mine. And Pixel Privateers too. It's a side-scrolling space RPG, very similar to Pixel Piracy. It's made by the same guys.
Mm-hmm.
The Cartel Tycoon DLC looked cool. I don't remember how many DLCs there are for it, but I think they're about ready for Cartel Tycoon 2. Those are the two that immediately jump out.
I think Black Skylands looked interesting to me. even
Oh,
though
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
that one too.
That's not my cup of jams, I guess would be the best way to say it, but still it looked very interesting.
I think it looks fun. The airship thing has always kind of appealed.
Yeah. And I think I'm still trying to wrap my brain around the Quasimorph one, which was the pixel-based roguelike turn-based extraction RPG.
Yeah, that one too.
Because that's It's interesting as a concept to add the extraction mechanic onto an RPG, like a turn-based RPG. That's kind of interesting. And Akatori looked really good too, which was the Japanese-inspired Metroidvania platformer, side-scrolling platformer.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting.
Oh, and
go
then
ahead.
what was the other one before Black Skylands? Hold on, I'll get it.
Oh, the one before Black Skylands?
It was one before Black Skylands. Let me go back and
Slime 3K.
No.
I Am Future.
The
3D.
Oh no, it was Quasimorph. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It was Quasimorph. Yeah, I'd put one on the bookmarks, but
I'm trying to mark interesting ones now, and like I'll go through and take the most interesting ones of these, and we'll review them on Friday's podcast if you want to join us, if you're able to join us. That is.
I might be able to. It'll depend on what I'm working the next morning.
Okay. That's your first day of Not E3 2023. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Tomorrow will be the Summer Games Fest, starting at noon, and I believe that one's going to run for 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken, and should roll directly into the Devolver Digital show at 3 p.m., and that times are all Pacific. So do the conversion for you guys, wherever you may be. But
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. And then the following day, on the 10th of June, will be the Wholesome Games Direct, which is the coziest of spotlights for shows. And then...
Damn, I don't get off till 5 tomorrow. I'm going to miss the Devolver thing.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We'll have it all for you in one spot.
Cool.
So yeah, the Wholesome Direct's at 9 a.m. on the 10th, and then the Future Games Show is at 10 a.m. on the 10th, and then on the 11th will be the Xbox Game Showcase and Starfield Direct, which starts at 10 a.m. And also following that will be the PC Gaming Show. Please God, don't let that same host be. I know he's going to be. He's there every year. Drives me nuts. And then on the 12th will be the Ubisoft Forward starting at 10 a.m., followed by the Capcom Showcase at 3 p.m. And that will end Not E3 2023. Jimmy, thanks for joining. Crow, thanks for joining. Nautico and Tom, thanks for joining earlier. We'll be back later today at 4:45 p.m. Pacific, 6:45 Central, 7:45 Eastern for AEW Dynamite Live Reactions and Review, followed by Community Fork Knife. So join us for that. And until next time, as always, be excellent to each other. And of course, game on.
Game on.